You're listening to IsReal News, 3 daily briefings on the Middle East and on global developments.
From IsReal News, this is the morning briefing for Tuesday, April 28th. Diplomatic efforts continue behind the scenes as negotiations between the United States and Iran appear closer than public rhetoric suggests. New reports from CNN indicate that while President Donald Trump is dissatisfied with Iran's latest proposal, the remaining gaps are narrower than they appear, with mediators pushing for a phased agreement focused first on reopening the Strait of Hormuz before addressing nuclear issues. Sources say intensive diplomatic activity is underway, with pressure mounting on both sides to reach an agreement in the coming days. Meanwhile, Iran's naval blockade is reportedly straining its own economy, with oil reserves building as exports remain restricted. At the same time, fighting continues in Israel's north. The Israeli military says it has struck more than 50 Hezbollah infrastructure targets over the past 24 hours, as rocket fire on northern communities persists. A new diplomatic dispute is also emerging between Israel and Ukraine. President Volodymyr Zelensky is threatening sanctions over allegations that ships carrying grain stolen from occupied Ukrainian territories have recently arrived at Israel's Haifa port. This, according to Israeli media. Ukraine says those involved in transporting or profiting from such shipments could face sanctions, while Israeli and Ukrainian officials exchange increasingly public accusations. Israel's foreign minister responds that diplomatic relations should not be conducted through the media. In Europe, antisemitic vandalism is sparking outrage in Berlin. Swastikas and messages including "Kill all Jews" were sprayed across multiple buildings in a heavily Jewish neighborhood, shocking residents and raising renewed concerns over rising antisemitism in Germany. Residents quickly covered the graffiti, but many expressed anger and fear, warning that years of escalating anti-Jewish rhetoric are now manifesting directly in their communities. Meanwhile, U.S. markets are mixed, following record highs for the S&P 500 and NASDAQ, as investors weigh corporate earnings alongside continuing geopolitical uncertainty. Those are the latest headlines from IsReal News.
Follow IsReal News for 3 daily briefings. Fast, factual, and to the point.